I hope you're doing well. I'm Heather and welcome to today's video. I feel like there's no need for an intro on this one because it's all in the title, so let's get into it. So today's the first full day of Rose being here and I'm so excited. So that being said though, I don't want to do too much with her. I just want her to see the area. Even though I hand walked her yesterday, I'm going to jump on her today, go for a trail ride, get her used to the area around the arena and around the stables and a little bit further, then call it a day. I just want to also spend time with her because we're obviously still new to each other and I don't want to jump into anything new while she's so fresh on the property. Trail ride went so well. I'm genuinely so excited to see the future with this horse, both as a pleasure horse and a show and work horse. I'm going to give her a quick rinse off because she did get quite sweaty this afternoon. Then I'm going to turn her out and let her be a horse again. So between working at the stables and working at my cafe job, I didn't get a chance to ride Rose yesterday, which I do feel guilty about. However, I suppose it is also a good thing because it means she just gets to spend the day in the area by herself and self-familiarizing with everything. So today I'm going to go do some flat work with her because I think she's settled enough to start doing some new things. So let's get attacked and get ready. She rode so smooth, very fluid, and was very good at listening. I know I can't speak because I didn't ride her yesterday, but I do think the extra day of just being here and resting really helped her. Tomorrow there's a group lesson of students heading over to ⴰᴇɪᴛ, who's the big indoor arena, for a dressage lesson. So I'm gonna load Rose onto that trailer in the morning, and then we're gonna be using a little bit of the space in the arena to do some pole work, just to see whether her bucking habits were formed from the ground up, or whether she's had bad experiences and caused it, or whether she's just confused. So I'm excited for tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to seeing what she does with this. So while I did forget to film the entire morning because I've been running around after my cafe job to get everything ready so we can get to the stables on time, but we're here now. So I was thinking I probably should have waited a little bit more to get to know Rose a little bit better before finding out what's the matter, but I see a big jumping prospect within her, so I'm gonna go get that checked out and sorted as soon as possible. She's all ready, and honestly she's been so quiet and placid. I was kind of expecting her to be a little spooky being in another entirely new area in such a short period of time. However, she's been an absolute angel, so let's get her into the arena and with the poles and get her moving. So after a warm-up, we jumped straight into working with the ground poles. I started by walking her over them, and she didn't even bat an eyelid, so we quickly bumped that into a trot. Honestly, she was amazing. She only clipped one of the few poles that we were working with, which I was very impressed by. While she was being so good, I tried to get her to focus more on engaging her core a little bit and dropping her head. So while she was super reciprocative of this, she had become very stiff. So it's definitely something that there's room for improvement on. After a little bit, I did ask her to do some bounce poles just to see where her capabilities lie, and what I got from this was interesting. She seemed to go really well, but at some point almost seemed to get bored with being precise and threw in a buck. So it was nothing aggressive, but I was still so confused by it. So we did a few more. I got my instructor to watch, and she was also confused. So we called it a day on our ride there. I've been discussing with my trainer, and she thinks it's a pain response, so I will be getting a vet over to check her as soon as I can, as well as a chiropractor and a masseuse, and then see what they say. But it could also be a saddle fit, so over the next few weeks I'm gonna problem solve, but oh well, it's the joys of owning a horse. While I low-key forgot to film an outro for the week that I filmed this, I've got one now, so yay. I will keep you posted what's happening with Rose, and we'll make a video about the whole journey once it's over. But I am just as excited as you when I say that I can't wait to get these problems sorted. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all very soon. Stay happy and healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!